Have you ever been part of a startup that's looking for capital, but you've maybe wondered how is it on the other side of the fence? Well, as an investor, you have the opportunity to do so in the Dutch Student Investment Fund. DSIF is a venture capital fund managed by students from the University of Twente or Saxion. We were established in 2016 as the first student-run venture capital fund. DSIF invests into startups created by bachelor, master, PhD students, or even recent graduates. But our main goal is to help young student entrepreneurs turn their ideas into great startups with the provision of capital. But not just that, we also connect people together, we give advice, we help them look for follow-on investments, and way more. But what we exactly offer? Well, we support startups in the pre-seed and seed stages. That means that companies with an idea and a proof of concept. A proof of concept might mean they have a prototype, they either have a pilot project, or they're just looking to scale up. You never know. How do we invest actually? Well, we invest capital from 5 to 50,000 euros by means of a convertible loan. That means that the investment amount starts off as a loan that needs to be paid back in full plus interest at the maturity date, which is usually around 3 years for us. After said maturity date, the investment amount will get converted into shares. What happens if they go bankrupt? Well, that's where DSIP is very good, because startups are not liable for it. So we're just gonna cry together. But that's where we come in, where we help them and we maintain them. How does it actually work? Well, we source our deals either in an active or a passive way. Then we assess their ideas and we make the deal if it's good enough. After that, we just grow together, we monitor and we support them. But it's just more than that. We have an entire investment procedure. First of all, we receive a one pager, general information about the startup, and we give them some feedback. And if it's good enough, we go to the second phase, which is the business plan. The same thing goes again, and they go to the third one, which is pitching their idea in front of the board. At that time, the board makes a decision if they're interested or not. If they're interested, of course, we're going to invest in them and we're just going to help them grow together. But what are we exactly looking for in this recruitment phase? First of all, is a brand director. As a brand director, you maintain and grow social media presence, online and offline marketing, and so on. As a network director, you're responsible for external communication, event organization, or just keeping track of the community in general. As a deal flow director, you're the most critical person when it comes to creating new investment procedures. Your role is to oversee everyone that's coming into our portfolio. And then as a portfolio director, you're supposed to keep in track of the already existing startups. Last but not least, we have the ambassadors. They're a project-based position in our fund. That means that depending on your interest, you'll have the responsibility to any type of projects, from marketing to networking to even finance. If you're interested, contact us. And just a heads up, there's going to be an information presentation evening on the 26th of April. For more details, just check our social media.